there, my name's Andy Hillier and today's guitar lesson is going to be on the awesome track that is Virtual Insanity by Jamiroquai. Now I love this song, I think it's one of the coolest chord progressions in the world. I'm going to teach you the whole song, but just before I do, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, which is Andy Hillier, give me a like on the video, leave me some comments in the comment section, and if you love what I'm doing, you want to support me, support the channel, and you want to print the tabs off for this, then I'll put them on my Patreon page. I'll leave a link to that in the description. My guitar is in standard tuning. Now I'm going to teach you the whole song. We've got a verse and a chorus to learn. But before that, let's just learn the chords for this verse. So it goes like this. So the first chord we need is an E flat minor 7 chord. First finger bars from the A string at the 6th fret. Second finger on B7 and third finger on D8. And you play from the A string downwards, middle 4 strings. If you want to, you can bar your first finger to the E string as well and play that. Okay, so E flat minor 7. Now the next chord, we take that same shape, move it up a fret and move it down 2 frets. And we get A flat 7. So first finger's barred across all the strings at the 4th fret. Second finger on G5 and third finger on A6. It's an A flat 7 chord. The next chord is a D flat 9. For that, your third finger goes across the E, B and the G strings at the 4th fret. First finger on D3 and second finger goes over the top onto A4 and that's a D flat 9. Next chord is a G flat major 7 chord. First finger E2, second finger B2, third finger on D3 and little finger on G3. Hopefully your first finger will touch the A string so it mutes off so you don't hear anything from the A string. You play from the E string downwards. So that's G flat major 7. The next chord is C half diminished or C minor 7 flat 5, which is your first finger, A3, second finger on G3, third finger on D4, and little finger on the B4. I see that as a zigzag in my head. And then the next chord, so that's C half diminished. It's like a little circle with a line through it, otherwise known as C minor 7 flat 5. And then the next chord is B major 7. All we need to do is move that first finger to fret 2 and we get B major 7. So it's a nice little easy change from C half diminished to B major 7. And then the last chord that we need is a very jazzy chord. We've got B flat 7 with a sharp 5, or you could think of it as a flat 13. First finger E6, second finger on the D6, third finger on G7, little finger underneath it on B7. And that's B flat 7, sharp 5, or B flat 7, flat 13. Okay, so you need to be able to play those chords. So E flat minor 7, A flat 7, D flat 9, G flat major 7, C half diminished, B major 7, and B flat 7 sharp 5. Okay, so let's put it together in like the riff. It sounds like this. The first line goes. So to play that, we've got the E flat minor 7 chord, and we're going to start. It only happens on the very first time. So this intro line just goes through once, doesn't repeat. And we play the D string, because you've already got your fingers in the right place on D8. So D string, and then play the A string, and then hit the chord. So you get, or slowly it's, okay, up speed. And then you play the A string again, and then we jump to the A flat 7 chord, and we're going to play the E string, and then the chord. So from the beginning, slowly, you got, then play the E string again, then we jump to into the next bar. We've got the D flat 9 chord, and we're going to play the A string, and then the chord. So if we go from the beginning up to there, you get, then play another A string, then we go to the G flat major 7, play the E string, and then hit the chord, then play the E string, then we go to the C half diminished, play the A string, then the chord, then another A string, jump down a fret to the B major 7 and play the A string, and then the chord, and then the A string again, then to the last chord, B flat 7, play the E string, and then the chord. So the whole line slowly goes. Okay, and you'll notice on that last bar it says 2/4 in the notation, because there's only 2 beats in that bar. It's a little weird thing in this song. You will see it in the verse. It doesn't always do that 2/4 bar in the first verse. Sometimes it adds an extra chord in there. We'll see that in a second. But so just be aware that that last bar only has 2 beats in it. The rest of them have 4 beats in the bars. Okay, so the whole line goes. Okay, so that's the first line. That's a little introduction. Let's go to the next line. Now, it's the same thing that we've just played, but this is the first verse, and it's slightly strange. So you can see there, the first 4 bars are exactly the same as what we had. You don't start with the 8 on the D string, but the rest is the same. So we've got from bar 6. And then in bar 9, we've actually got like an extra chord there. So we play the B flat 7 sharp 5, and then just play the E flat minor 7, same as the very first chord. You play the A string and then the chord, so E flat minor 7. And then it will repeat. So bar 9 has that extra E flat major 7. So when you jump back to the beginning, you're going to play another E flat major 7. So if we go from bar 9 and then repeat back to the beginning of the line, you get, then it starts again. So it gets an extra E flat minor 7 in there. Now, it does that on the first time and plays bar 9. Then you repeat back and play 6, 7, 8. But instead, don't play bar 9, play bar 10, where you just do the little bar of 2/4 in the B flat 7 sharp 5, so bar 10. So there's no extra E flat minor 7. And it does that on the second time. The third time, you do play bar 9. And then the fourth time, you don't play bar 9, you play bar 10 instead. Hopefully that makes sense. I sound like I'm waffling on. But basically, it goes round 4 times. On the first and the third times round, you play that extra E flat minor 7. So hopefully it makes sense. Let me play it for you. So 4 times round, the first and third time you put the E flat minor 7 extra in at the end. You don't on the second and fourth time round. Should sound like this. That will then take you to the chorus. Now the chorus goes like this. All with a bit of rhythm. So B major 7. Now I've done a different version of it than we played in the verse. For this I'm going to play E7 with the first finger, second finger on B7, third finger on the D8, little finger on the G8. So B major 7, then it goes to B flat 7 with the sharp 5 like we had before, E flat minor 7, and then we get these two chords, which is A flat minor 7, second finger on E4, third finger across the D, G and the B strings at the 4th fret. Then you jump that same shape up 2 frets and you get B flat minor 7. So, and they go for 1 beat each, going. So if I just play those chords straight, it goes. A bit of rhythm. So you can funk it up, make it sound cool. It does that round 4 times in the chorus. And then the next verse, it doesn't do that extra bar of E minor 7. So on that next line, it just plays through and always does the 2/4 bar at the end and jumps back. And it does that around 4 times in the next verse. And then it's just the chorus till the end of this, chorus pretty much to the end of the song. There is a little breakdown where it goes back to the verse. And then just the chorus till the end. Well, I do hope you've enjoyed that little guitar lesson and found it useful. If you have, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, which is Andy Hillier, give me a like on the video. I'd love to hear from you, so please leave me some comments in the comment section. If you just want to say hi, say hi. Let me know where in the world you're from, what you thought of the video, what you think of the song, and more importantly, what songs I should do next. And if you love what I'm doing, you want to support me, support the channel, and you want to print the tabs off for this, then I'll put them on my Patreon page. I'll leave a link to that in the description. Well, thanks for watching this. I do appreciate it. I've been Andy Hillier, and I'll see you next time.